Welcome to Huddle Up, episode number 30. I'm so glad that you're with us, Adam here. And to my left, I have Ryan Watson and my buddy Chunk here. We're watching Monday Night Football, 6-10. Vikings are down over the Chicago Bears. It's the start of the third quarter. What do you kind of got on this game, Ryan?
It's going exactly what I thought it was going to go.
Yeah.
I called it last week. I didn't think the Vikings were going to be the top of that team. I still don't know. They gotta get the wrinkles out. It is week one though. It is week one, and the Bears are still trying to find themselves too. Got a new coach over there, offensive minded, and we'll see how that works. But it's exactly where I wanted to see the score.
Chuck, give me a synopsis of this game and be long-winded about it while I put the fan on this camera. But what do you think about the game we're watching here tonight, Chuck?
Oh, it's just low scoring. It's terrible. We've been working on this stream trying to figure it out. I don't know nothing about this game right now. Jesus.
The game is in the background. It is playing. It is teams he doesn't care about. No, I'm just playing.
No,
it is football.
I'm playing against Justin Jefferson. I know it's a low scoring game. I'm glad Justin Jefferson's not getting any points. It just looks like Caleb Williams is just getting to pass it all the time right now.
Which is great for me because I am playing against Caleb Williams tonight and DeAndre Swift. So I'm good with this score right now. I hope it stays here so I can win, week one of fantasy. It's always a good topper to the week.
First possession of the second half, and the Bears go 3 and out, and they're punting away to the Minnesota Vikings. Kind of a nice little run back here by number 4 on Minnesota. But we are going to jump into the show with the hottest topic. Obviously, everybody, we were talking about it in our group chat last night. But last night, a game for the ages happened, boys. The Buffalo Bills beat the Ravens 41-40 in an amazing game. A comeback game.
So
it was kind of like, I felt like, gosh, am I watching the best game of the season? Like week one? How's it going to top this? But it was an excellent game. 2 juggernauts going at it. First thoughts, Ryan. What did you think?
Amazing, dude. Amazing. We were watching the game all through the time. We went to a family dinner. We're watching the game there at the bar at Applebee's. We went and checked out the new one. Well, not really new. They just renovated it, which they didn't really renovate it.
Oh, yeah. How is that?
It's the same. They just pitted some paint on it on the bar.
The exterior looks good.
The exterior and the bar look great, but you're still sitting at the same tables. But long story short, we're watching the games there, and we get home and we flip it on. And now, a little backstory to you guys obviously know. My youngest is a huge Bills fan. So we turn the game back on. We get in there, and he's like, "Oh, there's 8 minutes left." He's like, "Well, it's hard to beat the Ravens the first week." And I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Can I watch the game?" I said, "Of course we're watching the game." And, lo and behold, I felt like it was New Year's Eve in my house as the game got closer to the end. And it was a fantastic game. It was fantastic. I know we're going to go into more detail about this game. So what did you think of the game?
Oh, I loved it. It's what you want out of a Sunday night game.
Yeah. It is exactly
two juggernauts going at it, and then it comes down to the very last minute, and it was a Matt Prater walks in and kicks that game-winning field goal.
Yeah.
So great.
Got there 100 hours ago?
Yeah, got like 5 days ago, just signed. Because they're like, who's the kicker for the Bills?
Bass.
Did he get hurt?
He's got a hamstring issue right now. Yeah. So they're nursing a hamstring through the preseason, thinking that he would get better, but they go sign Prater.
Yeah, Prater's like 41 years old. Just walks in.
Yeah.
The ice veins and just kicks it.
And they said it was his third time on that field ever.
Really?
In the 19 years that he's been in the league.
Wow. Well, me and Chunk were talking when he first walked in, and I thought it was funny. At one point, the score was 40-25, and that's when most of the people were like turned it off, exited the building. That's when I texted you guys. I was like, dude, these guys are a powerhouse. They're number 1 on my power rankings, all this. I mean, I don't think I was even wrong in that. They look like a well-oiled machine, and they still do. I'll get to that in a second, but like they still look really, really good. But just MVP Josh Allen was just like, this game is not over, and he reached it back.
And he even said it in the post-game interview when they interviewed him in the stands, in the stadium. He was like, I think we had some fans leave tonight. Yeah. It's okay. I understand. But, gosh, next time have some faith in us.
Yeah.
I have a coworker. I texted him when they won. I was like, oh, what a great game. He's like, yeah, great game. And I seen him today. He's like, yeah, I turned it off in the third quarter. And I went to sleep. And he's like, that everybody called me and texted me, and I had to start watching it because you hit record on it. And I'm like, oh, that sucks so bad.
Yeah. Especially to have to watch a game under record after you already know the outcome, kind of. So you're just trying to get to the outcome. Yeah. Uh-oh. Pick 6.
JJ.
There we go.
That's my third quarterback on my.
JJ McCarthy throws a pick 6 touchdown for the Chicago Bears. 16-6 in the third quarter with 12:51 remaining.
Yeah,
that's going to be a hole here. It's going to be a test for young quarterback.
He's still considered a rookie in my mind. I mean, it is his second year, but he didn't get to play at all. So you're dealing with a rookie in Monday night in Chicago for his first game ever. Like, it's going to be rough.
Really sucks. That just means they're going to keep trying to pass the ball, and all they're going to feed it to Justin Jefferson, who I'm against, and that's going to be terrible.
I have faith for you.
I have faith.
I have faith. Us Raider fans stick together.
Sorry, Brendan.
Yeah, Brendan's going down.
Yep.
I want to try this again. I want to play this soundbite from Joey Bosa. That was like the funniest thing to me. Even my wife commented after the game. It was like Joey Bosa afterwards. He looked like they were doing like the after, like when they all shake each other's hands, and it looked like almost like a Super Bowl celebration or a playoff game celebration. And Joey Bosa, if you just looked at him after the game, he looked like he was just like in shock or like he was in awe, like he'd just never been in a situation like that. And then he had this to say after the game. I'm gonna try to.
Back to work tomorrow, unfortunately. Too bad that wasn't the Super Bowl. Felt like it.
I did think when you signed, you said something like, we could win here, go to the Super Bowl, and they'll burn the place down, something like that.
Yeah,
Did you feel like you were part of the way there tonight?
Yeah, I mean, last home opener here ever, and it's just, it's great to be a part of it. Obviously, like I said multiple times, there's lots to work on.
And he talks just like Nick Bosa, but you can hear him there kind of talking about how, it felt like he had never been part of those big games before.
Never had.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like even last night, it was week 1. It was Josh Allen versus Lamar, and they know the implications of that because they're going to meet every single year for like the next 5, 6, 7, 8 years.
See, I like the storyline, Josh Allen versus Lamar, but it's really Josh Allen versus Lamar and team.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, let's be honest. Baltimore is going to be a brutal team to face this year.
Yeah.
That is a well-oiled machine. They went out and got some really good signings to make them even better. And Lamar Jackson, he's got a host of people with him.
Yeah.
That make that team amazing. And I mean, I'm not trying to stir the pot already week 1, but last year we got in a lot of little tidbits with some of our.
You're either a Lamar guy or you're a Josh Allen guy. I'm a both.
I'm both.
I love.
I like.
Last night I was like, dude, Lamar is special, man.
Yeah.
And then I said they're number 1 on the power rankings.
Yeah.
But then Josh Allen did that. And I was like,
how do you not say he's
football too?
Yeah. How do you not say he wasn't the MVP last year?
That is. They're the most. They're them and Mahomes. They're freaking so special.
You
man.
can't
It kind of makes me sick that we don't have anybody like that in the NFC, to be honest with you, because those 3 guys, I mean, maybe some people put Burrow, like maybe Jalen Hurts or something like that, but those 3 guys right there ain't no doubt about it. Like Mahomes does magical stuff, Josh Allen does some crazy stuff, and then Lamar, he does crazy stuff with his feet and his arm all the time.
Yeah.
I'm glad this new generation is so fun to watch.
Yeah.
So that speaking, so special, what would you change to the game calls? I think they should have went for it on 4th and 3 at the end of the game before punting it back to Josh Allen.
Yeah.
You got Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson. Yeah. You take a quick timeout and you go, what's our best play to get 5 yards?
Yeah.
You got powerhouse running here. You gotta go for it, in my opinion. If to me, you're gonna go for it and you're gonna either get it and seal the game, or you're gonna miss and hopefully they score quick and we can still score a game.
So what do you think? Do like a wide formation or bunch it up?
I think you go wide. I think you go wide, and you got to do like an option. You got to bring Lamar and Henry in the same play, so someone has to choose who I'm going to go for.
Yeah,
and that's just my opinion. I was watching the game.
So
obviously, I'm a Bills fan.
Josh Allen is at that Mahomes level because that was the treatment that only like Mahomes and Brady was getting, where it's like you just don't ever give them the ball back. No
Last night. You don't give that ball back with a 2-point lead. You go for it and you say, you know what? If we don't get it, then it's on us.
Yeah.
Because who's the best part of that team? Is it their defense or their offense? To me, Baltimore's offense is the better part of the team.
Yeah.
You got to put it in their hands and say, go get it.
Their defense is so stacked too.
They are.
I thought that game was actually probably good for them in a way. Get it out of the. I mean,
they lost last year by a toe.
Yeah.
First week by a toe.
They just got to realize they're good enough, but they can't. Yeah. They can't play 3 quarters. They got to play 4 quarters, and they got to put people away.
Yeah.
If they're like, I feel like the Niners when they were a super team, kind of like I feel Baltimore's like a super team like the Niners were a few years ago. Not now, but like they were, and they never put teams away, man.
Are they a super team like the Niners, or are they a super team? I'm gonna get
a lot of quarterbacks.
I'm gonna get a lot of crap for saying this one. I already know I'm going to, but or are they more like a super team like the Buffalo in the '90s?
Who? The Ravens?
Yes.
Well, the Niners and the Ravens, I suppose.
The Niners
definitely
won Super Bowls. Buffalo went to the Super Bowl 4 times in a row. Just couldn't get that couldn't get it knock the monkey off the back.
Yeah, but they've won. They've won some. You know what I mean? With
Baltimore
Harbaugh.
has it.
Yeah, Harbaugh.
Harbaugh, not with Lamar.
No, yeah. I mean, not Super Bowls.
They gotta have confidence,
Yeah, no, yeah.
and I think that's what they lack. I don't know.
I believe I was seeing a little bit ago that this isn't surprising. Like the Ravens keep blowing big leads.
Yes,
It's not a new thing for them.
actually, I think it's on our thread.
Oh yeah,
Somebody
yeah,
yeah. Somebody
that's
just
what it
posted.
was.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, and I know they do. They're just that's like I said.
I don't
they're not
watch the
putting,
Ravens that
they're not
much, but
putting
man,
teams away,
that's
but
gotta
like
suck.
they
The
can.
Ravens are good. They're a fun
Oh,
team
yeah.
to watch.
Yes.
Fun team to watch.
Lots of weird stuff had to happen.
Well,
like
especially
Henry
when you have
had
a
to
running back
fumble.
as quarterback.
Yeah.
Henry had to fumble though too for them to even
Which
have a
yeah,
chance,
I
which
mean-
is not going to happen all the time. But
Yeah.
last night it did, and he was freaking devastated, bro. The telecast, they just kept showing it.
Oh yeah.
They were like honing in on his face, like
That's what they're good at.
yeah. It's good though. I like it. I like it when they do that. You know what I mean? But yeah, that was
Just
a great
be happy
game.
you're not in the Philly stands right now, because the media is really good at turning things. That's a hot topic over in the baseball world.
Or did I see someone hit one of the players at the end of the
Oh
game?
my god.
Lamar Jackson pushed a fan during the celebration of their touchdown.
Oh.
Oh
Because the
yeah.
fan reached down and like,
DeAndre Hopkins scored the touchdown,
One-handed.
and then he walked by, and then a
they're
guy in a-
celebrating by the fence
Yeah.
of the fans, and the fan, like one of the fans will reach over and like stiff arm Lamar.
Oh, shit.
And Lamar like reaches up and just throws him, like not throws him, pushes him back over the fence. There's a NFL. We don't know
Yeah.
what's gonna happen where.
Yeah, there's not going to be a fine for that, though.
I don't think so. I mean, it is. You shouldn't engage in it, in my opinion. You should know your territory. Be like, hey, when we celebrate today, nowhere by the fans.
Yeah.
So, but Buffalo fans are nasty, man. When Derrick Henry ran one in that one time, there was beer cans coming flying at him as he's running into the end
Oh, I
zone.
love Buffalo.
So, yeah.
All right, we're gonna get into a segment we did last year. We're bringing it back this year. First time we're doing it. Are you guys ready?
I think we're ready.
I think
All right, this is the segment that we did last year, all year long. Had a super fun time with it. It is called the Cool Kids Club. This is where we throw a pair of glasses on in-house. We're indoors right now, and we initiate a member into the Cool Kids Club. It's a really popular thing. You know, you want to be in it. You don't not want to be in it. You want to be in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
you wanna be in
anyways,
it.
want to go to Chunk first. Chunk, who do you got this week as your cool kid?
my cool kid is Aaron Rodgers.
Woo! Old man Rodgers.
At 41 years old, still slinging it.
I
Where's
like
Kelly
that.
at?
I like
Kelly.
that.
Someone can come and take his ankle out,
I
and
like
he'll be
that.
done for the season.
Yeah.
I like it.
But put him back to the cool kids club.
All right, so
Hey.
Chunk, you got Aaron Rodgers as your cool kid. I got to piggyback on it because I got Aaron Rodgers as my cool kid too. Sorry,
I had
could've
him on
talked-
my list.
Oh my god,
He was
I literally was crossing them out because I thought we had to pick different ones.
All right, well we
Same
do
here.
like to. Next time I'll confer with
So
Chunk.
unanimous?
I got
Yeah,
three.
well,
Unanimous?
so he's a unanimous cool kid for week 1.
You know what I like about that? He's my age.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Plus, that'll piss Kelly off. I like that
That's
too.
right.
Yeah.
No, but man, you got to give this guy his flowers. Came in yesterday, 22 for 30. Doesn't even throw a pick.
No.
4 touchdowns in a revenge game. Man, I wish I had the soundbite. But you guys see afterwards, they ask him if he was glad that he kind of took it to the Jets or this or that, and he said. Basically, I was happy that I took it to every single person in that organization. So
Yep.
I
Like my
actually
cool
kind of
kid.
love Aaron
Yeah.
Rodgers' new, candid nature. And you want to know what sucked about Aaron Rodgers the last few seasons? He hasn't been good. If he's good, it'll be good for the NFL because apparently, like right now, he's like the villain. Everybody just like loves to hate him. I don't really hate him, but a lot of guys do. He's kind of pompous and arrogant, and I see
I
that.
don't hate him. I'm just glad he didn't come to the Raiders.
Yeah.
So
So
I don't
you,
want the 41-year-old
Well,
coming to
all right, so
change
then-
the team.
well, so then you think that this cool kid is a fluke, or it's just like the Steelers?
All
is the
I'm
perfect
saying right
situation?
now is there was times where we could have put him on the cool kids clubs because of a performance, and there was multiple times we put him on the opposite cool kids club last year.
Yeah, there was.
So
for sure.
the cool
So
kids
you
club
think
is
he
cool.
could he could get on fire alarm?
He could be on the
Yeah.
fire alarm eventually. I mean, we don't know.
It
It's
just hits
week
next
1.
week.
That's the best part about week 1 is,
Exactly.
it's a flip of a coin. We
Yeah.
don't know what we're doing.
It is, but I don't think last year he made it in the cool kids club at
No.
all.
No.
No.
Yeah, so
No.
so you got a patch. You got yourself off the snide for right
Yeah.
now,
Yeah.
but it's an interesting storyline, dude. They just
It
have
is.
so much going on. I don't know. Mike Tomlin and him seem like a weird fit, but then also like DK Metcalf, and it's a cool little thing they got going
Actually,
on. I hope they can keep the ride going.
To me, that was a very surprising first half game on Sunday.
Yeah.
Seeing the scores and watching that, this game and watching the highlights to it, it's really impressive that actually both teams coming out. Did not expect it to be a high scoring game. Actually expected it to be a lower scoring game, like a 17-20 or something like that, and kind of just defenses doing some stuff and stopping. But I gotta give it, like, Aaron Rodgers was the better quarterback, but Justin Fields was there too.
Yeah.
He had a heck of a game.
He did, but Justin Fields did exactly what he did with the Steelers. He did just enough.
Yeah.
To keep him in. That's what he does. Just enough.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any big. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but he hasn't done anything superb being a quarterback in the NFL.
No, but he's there. He's there. I mean, it's hard to go away from the Josh Allen night last night.
Yeah.
For the Cool Kids Club.
Oh yeah.
Well, besides Josh Allen,
he could
Aaron
be on there
Rodgers
every single week.
had the most passing touchdowns in the league yesterday.
He had the most he had the most
tutties.
passing, but they both had 4 touchdowns combo.
Josh Allen and Lamar are so amazing. Whenever I'm watching a game and both of them are on offense, it's like, all the guys, they come from college and then they get into the pros, and then that's like a jump, right? And then they get into the pros, and then there's like starters and bench guys. So there's like a jump there in the talent level. When those two guys are on the field, they're just better than the entire defense, and they're the best guy on their offense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they're just like the best football players.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not just quarterback. Like, they sling it around, but they're just like all around two of the best football players that the world has ever seen. And when they're playing each other, it's pretty cool because it's almost like they just, no matter what, this game's going to be close because they're going to go back.
As a fan of football, when those two meet,
it's the best.
I don't care who wins.
Yeah.
I know I'm gonna get an entertaining show, and I'm gonna watch a really good football teams.
Yep.
And 2 amazing players go at it. That's the best thing.
Any more praise for Aaron Rodgers?
No, we're done.
We're done. All right, Aaron Rodgers, get out of here.
Aaron Rodgers, you survived.
Yeah, stuck it, Aaron Rodgers. You're lucky. You're not going to survive many more episodes, I'm sure. Want to jump into the Brazil game, Chiefs versus the Chargers. I know that I was kind of thinking this could be like a tough game itself. I don't even know if I picked somebody, but Chargers ended up eking this one out 27-21. Obviously, Travis Kelce had a touchdown. There was a lot of cool moments, a lot of cool. I always like these games on TV, the way that they look, is kind of different when they're in these other countries, the domes, stadiums, and the things like that. But what were some of your takeaways of the game? Were you surprised, Chunk, that the Chargers were able to beat the Chiefs?
I'm not surprised at all. I mean, being teams within the same division, you really know your opponent.
Yeah.
I mean, I was really surprised that it was really just, a passing game. There really wasn't much rushing.
Yeah.
I mean, Amar and Hampton got 50 yards, 48 yards. And
then 17 carries or something like that.
Mahomes had 57 yards. He ran the most. I mean, it was low scoring. They know each other.
Yeah.
So
Herbert put on a clutch drive at the end, too, which was really, really nice to see.
Well,
against Mahomes. That are the things that you're going to have to do. You're going to have to beat him. You're not just going to beat him by 14, 21 points.
I figure with both of those quarterbacks, there would have been way more passing yards and way more touchdowns for whatever reason. But, I mean, they held each other.
Yeah.
So it was really nice.
Well, both of them have receiving corps that are kind of up in the air.
Yeah.
Right? Kansas City, they had Worthy. Worthy went down friendly fire within the first drive.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never seen your own teammate lay someone out so well.
Yeah, with just a shoulder check too.
Well, and that's the way that play is supposed to work. Actually,
like 180
it was like a rub.
It's that rub route, and actually the underneath guy is supposed to see where the over guy is going, so he can get as close as possible. And I think it was the opposite, where they never even saw him coming. But I agree with you, John. When you follow a team in the division of these two, you know your division, you know your opponents, and this actually did not surprise me. Yeah. The Chargers have been coming on slowly. They've been putting the pieces together. They went out and got their coach. When Herbert came out his rookie season, I think I watched him twice playing the Raiders, and I went, "Oh man, another quarterback I got to watch forever, kill us."
Yep.
Yeah,
because he's a polished pocket passer. He's great in there. His problem will be injuries. He's not really up there with the injuries yet, but overall, it was a pretty hard-fought game, and I thought the most entertaining thing was the day before when they were interviewing Kelce and Mahomes and Kelsey
He did his impression.
Impersonated Mahomes, and he said it's because he doesn't think I know where Brazil is.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty
Do
entertaining.
you think Kelsey knows where Brazil is before that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Maybe because of Taylor, but
Yeah. Maybe. I don't think
she's
either
like,
of
I
them
played
know
there
where
before.
Brazil is.
She's like, oh,
Yeah, that's probably.
I've been in that stadium
Yeah.
3 times.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe you're right about that. Yeah. No, yeah, it was it felt like Mahomes was playing a little bit of Josh Allen ball. Like this year is going to be a little bit more like if they're going to win the games, he's going to have to gut some of these out like himself. He doesn't have the cast like he always did, and I don't think Kelsey's going to have like the bounce back year. I think maybe it's similar to like last year or something, but he did a lot of acting this last season, and he's still doing all this stuff. And that stuff, no matter how you want to shake it, if you were doing it before and now you're not doing it, that's like and you're older, you know what I mean? Like you're just not going to bounce back. And, the NFL is tough. Like I think there's like slivers between, being elite and then like just being really good or like Pro Bowl caliber. So he's still a great tight end, but Mahomes is going to, have to do it a little bit with his legs. He's going to have to, do some of those Mahomes plays. He made a few of them in that game, dude. He's so good at that. The off the script stuff is like nobody.
And that's usually when if you don't look at a score and you look at box scores.
Yeah.
And you see Mahomes led his team in rushing, you suspect that the Chiefs just won. Because you don't game plan for that against the Kansas City Chiefs. You know he's mobile. You know he usually runs, sideline to sideline looking for that last minute ditch throw. That's what he does. But if he leads the team in rushing, he's taking the opportunity.
Did you see his ditch throw? That crazy one. He just leaned out and just threw it over everybody.
Yeah, you could tell he grew up in you could tell he grew up in the bullpen or in a dugout with his dad and playing shortstop his whole life. He makes those throws look so easy.
Yeah, I watched like a sports science thing or something that said that his pitching background, it allows him to just contort his arm like that. Yeah. And when on that quarterback show, and he does a lot of unorthodox like workout stuff. I mean, I'm sure they all do at this point, but if you watch them, like
you know who doesn't?
They do a lot of core stuff.
The Niners.
They don't work out at all.
Do they work out at all? Really? I mean, this is a sore subject for you, but I feel bad for you.
I'm sure you can hire John Gruden Son to be your strength and condition coach.
Is that what you want to pivot to?
Like Monday nights, Mondays I turn it on and I'm trying to get the latest info and injuries, and it's like just blanketed with Niners.
I know.
Every season.
Every season it seems like
5 years. Every season.
Well, at least there's some acknowledgement there that it's happening, because it felt like last year it was like everybody was like, no, it's not happening. It's next man up. But it feels like there's definitely something in the water. I did see a thing during the game that last year they were like one of 4 teams. So it wasn't just the Niners. It was like the Browns and the Panthers but basically all the teams they named sucked last year. It's like, if you have a lot of injuries, it's so hard, and the Niners are jacked up. Let's talk about the Niners in the game. But first of all, let's talk about that. Like Chris, who's another guy on the show, he said that too. And Chunk said that. And I was thinking about it in the shower before I got on here. And I was thinking, because I heard them say that one time. Somebody on the radio said they should fire the staff. And then the guy's retort was, it's the Stanford medical training staff. And his retort was, I get it. Go ahead. Say whatever you're going to say. But it's like, I think it's fluke occurrences. I can't imagine it's the medical staff or the Niners with all that money. They would be like, I mean, I agree with you. Maybe they should just fire somebody just for the sake of firing. But I just don't think that it's like, I don't know.
It's not a fluke. It happens every year.
Oh, okay. So, yeah. So then that's go ahead. What do you think's your take on it?
No, do something.
Yeah.
I mean, hire a new staff, do a different program.
Yeah.
Do they not work lower legs?
I don't know.
Do they all of a sudden look at McCaffrey a week before and be like, hey, how's your calf?
Is it all over about it?
Well, see, McCaffrey's not fair, though, because he was injured.
2 seasons in a row. Yeah. All of a sudden, calf injury.
Yeah.
Calf injury. Last year, he didn't play for 8 weeks.
Debo was hurt. Defense was hurt. Everybody was hurt. Was it Debo that was hurt last year?
Yeah, Debo. They're all always hurt. There's no, you're right. You're right. But I think there's also like a little bit, they play those the years with the playoffs. I think their brand is a little more smash mouth football. I think some of those guys that are hurt, but yeah, you know what? I'm not even trying to defend it. The statistics or whatever, they get hurt a lot. So I would be down for a firing. I just wouldn't know.
That's just someone seeing it. I don't follow the 49ers, but it's just like every year the injury depth chart. No, gosh dang, like all the starters.
I know. It just seems like, where would you say the best physicians in the whole entire world are? New York, Los Angeles, San Francisco. Probably, right? how can they not have so yeah, they just need to change the training staff. I'm down with it, but like, where will they go?
I'm sure they got enough bids.
Yeah.
I'm sure anybody out there can be like, hey, I can outperform Stanford.
Yeah, at this point.
At this point, and just to get my name out there.
Yeah.
Like,
but you legitimately think, you guys both think.
Maybe Moody's hurt. That's the problem. Maybe he's hurt too, and no one knows it. That's why he's not kicking very well.
It's his pinky toe.
Yeah. No, he was hurt. He was hurt last year. They said it was his ankle last year. But hey, I'm not disagreeing with you guys about that thought. I suppose. I guess I'm thinking, how could it be the doctor's fault? But hey, if they fire the doctors, I'm down for that, because people are dropping left and right, and they got to do something.
I mean, I'm afraid for you. You've been a diehard Niner fan. You might get hurt.
Yeah.
Just stay seated right now.
Yeah, you never know. Getting into the Niners game, the Niners yesterday, they took on the Seahawks in a divisional battle. Obviously, there was injuries of a plethora on both sides. There was guys on the Seahawks that got injured too, but the Niners had some real big injuries. Juwan Jennings, Kittle's going to be out weeks now. Now Purdy, they're saying he might miss week 2. Juwan Jennings.
We'll just say he has a shoulder injury. Don't throw the toe in there, because that just sounds bad.
The toe. Well, they said the toe is worse actually than the shoulder. So of the 2 injuries, the toe.
Actually, turf toe tends to keep people out a long time.
I know. Yeah, you're right. So I don't know. You guys are right. I don't know. This fire the whole training staff. Definitely the special teams too. We're going to get into that in a second, but. Getting into the game first, San Francisco, they eked it out. It was like the most ugliest win ever.
It was ugly.
17-13, Ryan.
I think you should pay number 27 on Seattle.
Tariq Woolen, I think, is
because that guy gave you the game. Yeah, in my honest opinion, I flipped it on. I was watching it
by Ricky Pearsall.
He was the guy that got burned on Ricky Pearsall. Took a horrible angle, and I think if he just took 3 more steps and kept running, the ball would have landed, and Purdy would have had his 3rd interception of the day. Honestly, but at that moment, Purdy's doing what he has to. You got to get down the field. And then in the end zone, he's the one that stood there and didn't go back to the ball and allowed the 3rd string tight end literally to take it from him.
Yeah.
Jumped in front of him, thank you.
The defeat on Adam's face.
And you can see it in the face. You can literally see it in the end zone. No, I'm not saying that is a hard-fought division win for the Niners. Yep. I applaud them for the injuries and everything. But it was ugly.
Look who we didn't have on the field again. Yeah. I'm not trying to. That's not going to be my swan song every time.
Yeah.
But, dude, if we lose Kittle, we lose Jennings, and we're already out Ayuk, dude. That's not what we're talking about. I don't think that the Niners are dog water if they don't have those wide receivers. Point blank, end of story. If those guys are not playing this Sunday, they're not that good. If Mac Jones is starting quarterback, they're not that good. But I definitely this Sunday, if they lose to the Saints with Mac Jones, Ricky Pearsall, and who did they sign? Kendrick Bourne? Yeah. I'll be telling you that they lost because of injuries. I absolutely will. Because if we have George Kittle and we have Purdy, I think we could beat the Saints. That's just my opinion.
Is that your survivor pick?
Who?
The Niners?
No, I'm saving my Niners.
Come on.
Yeah, I'm saving
Come on.
But anyway, so the Niners game, they eked it out. It was ugly. One of the big storylines coming into the game was Christian McCaffrey. Is he going to be healthy? And then he was the only guy that was healthy and stayed healthy through the game.
Yeah.
What do you think about that? Did you guys watch any of the game? Did you see Christian McCaffrey?
No, he was good. I mean, he played hard. I mean, but when you're one-dimensional, it's pretty easy to play against you in the NFL.
Yeah. No, yeah.
You know,
sure.
when you got, I mean, Kittle was going absolutely bonkers before he goes out.
I know, that's what's up.
You know what I mean? And then he goes out, and it's like, cool, now we got one less guy to go. And then Jennings goes out, and you're like, cool, we got Ricky Pearsall to worry about and McCaffrey.
Mm-hmm. I legitimately, I barely know the other wide receivers' names.
Yes.
And I'm a diehard Niner.
Yeah.
That's how thin we are, wide receiver. But.
You're very thin, and that's the thing is when Ricky Pearsall is now your number 1, which I'm nothing against Pearsall. I think he's going to be a good receiver too. But when he's your number 1, you put your number 1 lockdown corner over there, and you cover him over the top of the safety, and all of a sudden now you got 9 guys to go against McCaffrey.
Yeah.
That's simple math. Math don't lie.
Yeah, no, you're right.
So I mean, you just pin them back and have fun, and that's why I'm saying that game, the Niners got to come out of that game happy because of what they did.
Yeah, well, another storyline in the game, a huge storyline in the game. Let's see if I can make this bigger. There we go. Yeah, buddy, was Jake Moody. That was another part of it. I mean, say what you want, but statistically, are we gonna miss 2 out of 3 field goals every single game? Hope not. Otherwise, you can't have the field goal kicker missing 2 out of 3. Like NFL standards, you're hitting like over like 80% on field goals. Okay.
Yeah.
We cannot have him going 33%. Those are points that we need desperately. We're not that good. We need those points. And so Jake Moody, I got it up here, but these are statistics I'm going to get up. The thing don't care. But this is since week 10 last season, dude. 12 of 23. That's like 50%. Everybody in the NFL is hitting like 80%. Look at the 50-plusers, 2 for 6. You might as well punt it, bro. 2 for 6, that's terrible. He's good in the 30 range, but yeah, I mean, all these 40 and beyond, the guy, you might as well not kick it. And that's terrible for NFL standards. You cannot have that.
He's got to have some dirt on somebody. That's why they're not getting rid of him.
Yeah, that's what I keep saying. They asked Shanahan today, or last night, if they were going to be, switching kickers or if he had any, and he was like, basically like, no, again, which makes me so mad that they're not even willing to, work something out or just give us something, because like as the fans.
Look at Prater coming in and just kicking game-winning field goals. Can't
That's
just
it.
hire somebody to replace Moody real
That's
quick?
it. Somebody posted on Twitter last night, like right as he missed the second one, and it was a list of available free agent kickers. And it was like 3 of like 8 of them that were on there I'd heard of before. Yeah. Sign one of those guys, and then if that guy goes 0 for 3 this Sunday, it's not your fault. Like, you did what you're supposed to do. What you're not supposed to do is have a team that's pretty good, and you got a kicker that's doing this, bro. This is 50% since week 10 last year, bro.
Nick Folk.
Dude, look at these stats and tell me these are not horrific, bro.
They are.
You could probably get close to this at the
As
park
a Raider
right
fan,
now.
I've never had to worry about my kickers.
I know you guys got.
They're the
Carl,
only. They're all pros.
I know, and they're kicking
Best thing about being a Raider fan. Give me that Janikowski jersey right now.
Everybody wants to tell me this kid's got a boot since week 10, too. Dude, he doesn't got a boot, dude. He doesn't have a boot. Literally as long as like 54 yards.
59.
Okay.
In preseason, they beat the Raiders.
All right. In preseason,
That's kept his job.
That doesn't count. In preseason does not count.
Well, it counted in Shanahan.
I wonder if I can select this stream.
Oh, you didn't use the little finger. You could have pointed like, look.
Oh,
right
look.
there. 52%.
52.
Oh, cool. Look. Dude, there's 3 people on right now.
Yeah.
There's 3 people on live.
Hello, listeners.
I wish it was like, hey, if you're listening right now, just so I could check it out, can you type something in the chat? Do you think that's where it would come?
Yeah. I hate Moody.
Yeah, can you type I hate Moody? I think that came up pretty good, huh?
That's just probably our
Yeah. So anyways, like genuinely, guys, what do you think the Niners should do with Jake Moody? And then
Cut him.
Got him. That's terrible.
Nick Folk is available. He's average. His career is like 97%.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, it's 18 years of service.
Even Robbie Gold, because Robbie Gold can make these ones, and we just won't go for these if he can't make them. We'll be like, Robbie, if you can't make 50-yarders, we just won't go for it. But right now, Shanahan literally in preseason games and yesterday, he refuses to go for it with him in kickable range because he's so worried that he's going to
be fair, as a head coach in the NFL, he can't have emotions on the podium about, yes, we're gonna cut our kicker.
That's true.
No, you got to ride him. You're gonna talk about him. You're gonna make him feel good because you can't turn on your players. You can't do that.
He's gonna lose the locker room after a while.
No, he's not. He's just saying the public. You don't know what's happening in the background.
What do you think?
You don't know if he's walking off the stadium going, Moody, get your butt over here.
Well, I think he is, dude. He looked like he did. I think he is.
You have to.
All right. So then, last question, and then I'll shut up. Well, so why do you think Moody's still the kicker?
Because he was the 3rd-round pick.
Really?
Yes.
All right. Well, they wasted the 1st rounder on Lance, and he's not there anymore.
Well,
that is true.
They did the trade because of money. How much is in his contract? How much is guaranteed?
So that's what you think? I just
could
can't.
be because they did that trade.
So you think it's because he's a 3rd-round pick, and you think it's because of money? I don't think either.
Is he on his rookie deal?
I just think.
Yeah, he's on his rookie
deal.
deal.
I think Shanahan's so
he's not getting paid
stubborn, dude. And he's a kicker.
Well, I know a lot of things are won and lost with money.
I want to say for the record that I think that Moody is the kicker of the San Francisco 49ers right now because Shanahan is stubborn. And because he knows that they missed on that pick, and it's become such a sore subject for him when they ask him, he just refuses at this point to refuse that he was wrong about that guy.
Well, I know you're. I don't know if you're going to segue into Mason getting traded, but I mean, he signed a $7 million guaranteed. I mean, $12 million, and they got traded for Brian Robinson. He's on his rookie deal now, but he's getting paid that much less.
How much is he getting?
Mason?
Yeah.
Mason's was a $12 million deal for 2 years.
Okay.
$7 million guaranteed. I mean, but that's for being a backup.
Yeah.
So he it looks like he signed a 4-year, $5.5 million rookie contract.
Moody?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
He's on year 2.
So what?
Yeah, so if they cut him, what would be the dead money?
Just just scrap a few $1,000,000. I don't know. He's
Yeah,
it looks like it's going to be 2.5 mil for the next 2 years.
Yeah, I
dead
mean,
money.
kickers don't get paid that much, but that's not much for dead money. But if they're really worried about cap space with all the players they're trying to pay, that could be it. Maybe they're going to wait for next year.
I want to talk to Shanahan's wife because I feel like she's the only one that knows.
I bet she doesn't even know.
Yeah, she probably doesn't even know.
He's a prick though about Moody. I like Shanahan.
He's a little moody.
I don't like him about Moody. When they ask him about Moody, and Christian McCaffrey. That whole thing is irritating to me. They're like, I mean, I get why they're kind of tight-lipped about it, but it's like, I don't know. It seems like they don't even know, and it seems like CMC kind of played them 2 years ago to get an extension, and he's been hurt the whole time. So yeah, and it sucks for that, but it is what it is. All right, this is a new segment I'm super excited about. Chunk's gonna get ready. This is called the Chunkyard. This is a new segment we're gonna have where we all play fantasy football. And before we go to the Chunkyard, let's do this. Let's all talk about our fantasy team. This is an easy thing that we could do. Let's all talk about this week in fantasy, and we'll do a deep dive on our team. Talk about some guys that let us down, and talk about some guys that were fire for us. Okay. Let's go with Chunk first.
Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. I got a request to send the channel to somebody right now. They want to watch.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'm trying to send it to them.
So Chunk, go over, bring up your fantasy team, and tell us who did hot, who did not so hot. Maybe who you're thinking about taking off your bench next week.
Well, my bench is staying exactly where
All
it's
right.
at.
Cool.
Well, have you explained we're running a dual quarterback league?
Yeah. So let me explain
Super
that.
flex.
Yeah, we play 2 quarterback league, super flex, 10 guys in it. This is a legacy league. We've had it for a long time. I got to remember that I got my phone up here in case some nasties come in the back. You know what I mean? Or anything like that. But anyways, go ahead, Chunk.
All right. So my team is I got Patrick Mahomes, Scary Terry, DK Metcalf, Bijan, Chase Brown, Mike Gesicki. Terrible pick. Don't even tell me. Chuba, Cortland Sutton, Jared Goff, Will Lutz, Pittsburgh, and then Cooper from Green Bay, defensive guy, because we also play a defensive player.
All right. Tell us who did hot and who did not.
Patrick Mahomes surprisingly did very well for him. Bijan did really well. That auto pick for me, I know people are the auto pick. I was having issues.
Yeah. He couldn't get his laptop on, and then he cried at the draft because it auto picked him. And then
I had a computer.
He's a computer.
No. It's because I opened the app and then they kicked me off the computer app. And I was hitting draft with who I wanted.
All right, but then they got him Bijan, and Bijan had like the best score for him all week. So turns out that you don't know what you should do.
I don't know what I'm doing. Never take advice.
Let the robots do it.
I don't take advice from me, but I'm going to give you fantasy advice here in a little bit.
Yeah.
So we're going over our bench players?
Yeah.
No. We're
Chuba
going
did
over
well
who's
for
hot,
me.
who's not.
Scary Terry did terrible for me. He got me 3 fantasy points. I was hoping for more. It was a Debo got the bulk of it, but I mean, first time playing the game, I got to feed him, I guess.
All right.
But he's the only one that did terrible. Pittsburgh's defense is supposed to be really good this year. Did terrible for me. The only guy on the bench that did well was Jerry Jeudy. Everybody else did.
Okay. Give us a few on yours, Ryan. Who? Give us a few on your team. 2 quarterback league. Who did good? Did you win your matchup this week?
I'm still playing. I'm playing against Justin Jefferson.
All right,
hopefully it stays low. It's still 6 points. There's 1 quarter left.
So
anything can happen.
So you need Justin Jefferson and not.
Yes,
score.
I need him to lightly get hurt for the remainder of this game.
All right, pull a hammy, Justin Jefferson.
Yeah.
All right, Ryan.
Turf toe, maybe.
Who you got? Who was hot? Who's not?
Who was hot? Well, I got to go with Derrick Henry.
Right.
He carried my team. I actually thought I was out of it until that game. But who's hot? Derrick Henry. Puka Nacua was hot for me. Kelsey came through a little bit.
Yeah.
Who's not? George Pickens was a down. Pacheco was down. Burrow. I don't even know. Don't even talk to me about Burrow.
Yeah.
He'll come back.
Burrow scored 10 points in fantasy football.
I think the second hottest guy on the team for me, fantasy-wise, was actually on my bench. It was a rookie, Igbuka.
Cam Scattaboo, bro. I saw that highlight 50 times today. He only had 1 point in fantasy.
Yeah.
That must have been it. Did you see that? Did you see that highlight where he smashed at those guys? That was all 1.9. Yeah.
But Igbuka is the receiver over in Tampa Bay.
Dude, shout out to my brother-in-law right here. My brother-in-law, he was like, he wanted Cam Scattaboo so bad, bro. And I was like, I don't really know.
He's a local boy.
Yeah, I was like,
how do you not want
him? I don't know
him?
if that's a good, because I was like, CMC and Scattaboo, but Scattaboo looks good, bro.
And I am currently still playing.
He's a hammer.
Against one of our opponents, and I'm up by, 14 points?
And who's he got?
He's got Caleb Williams and DeAndre Swift right now.
Ooh, 1 quarter left.
I'm up by 20 points myself.
All right.
So.
I came back last night. I shouldn't have even won, but the MVP. I got the number 1 pick
again
in our draft again.
Yeah.
It was not rigged.
Yeah.
Ryan's kid literally draw the thing with his hands.
Yeah.
Anyways, but Josh Allen.
Well, you did it origami though when you put yours in there. Remember? It was thicker paper and all that.
No.
Yeah, it was construction paper.
Yeah,
no, I didn't.
I was here. I watched him.
Josh Allen, 43 points for me. He obviously came roaring back. He did awesome. And then I'm not gonna talk good on anybody else. I'm going to just shit on other guys. George Kittle and Jennings, I'm not going to shit on them, but they got injured, so that sucked for me after Kittle started hot. But I'm going to shit on one guy in particular, Spillane, bro. I was watching the whole freaking game, dude. I watched the whole game, man, and I was watching you out there. What are you doing, dude? You need to get these freaking tackles for me, dog.
He's helping his team out.
No, 3 freaking tackles. And next, to the freaking stat correctors, bro. I showed these guys a video. I watched the stats. Nothing populated. He clearly just put his life in harm's way to stop a guy, and you gave him nothing, not even half a point. So shame on you. But Spillane, you're probably going to be on the waiver wire this week. 3 points for my defensive position.
That's once a Raider, always a Raider.
Yeah.
All right? It doesn't matter where the money's coming from.
He did better on the Raiders. And Cooper Kupp, you looked like crap, too. And that was like, I was pretty high on him. Jackson and Jigba or whatever takes so much of their eyeballs away. Cooper Kupp, catch some stuff. Anyways, all right, the Chunkyard. It's a new segment we're going to do where Chunk comes in here, takes us to the Chunkyard, and that is where we go to Chunk, who knows about fantasy football, and where he gives you some trash finds and turns them into treasure.
Is it an auto pick?
That's right. That's right.
Is it computer glitch?
No, that was a computer glitch.
That was a computer glitch.
Yeah,
okay?
but
I had one app open, had another app open. It wasn't working.
You're not supposed to watch those things while you're.
These are trash finds.
Yes.
on most waiver wires that you could pick up right now to turn into treasure for week 2 and beyond. Go ahead, John.
I got a few. I got. Forgive me if I butcher the names. I got Dylan Sampson from the Browns. He out-carried Ford. 12 carries to 6 carries. I think they'll keep running it. I mean, Flacco can't throw forever.
No.
I got Trey Benson.
All right, Dylan Sampson.
Whoa.
Sure, waiver wire pickup. Waiver wire pickup.
He's locked right now, right?
Yeah.
Trey Benson from the Cardinals.
Right.
James Conner's just getting older. I mean, Benson's gonna need to get his money.
Yeah.
I think so. He had 8 carries, 69 yards, 8.6 yards a carry.
What are you digging at?
He's in 39%. He's only picked up 39% in all the leagues. Marquise
Hollywood Brown.
Yeah, 25% in all the rosters. He's on a 1-year deal. He's got to prove it and make that money.
Well, and with Worthy out.
Worthy out.
He got what, 16 targets? What is it? Something ridiculous like that.
Who did you say before Marquise Brown?
Trey Benson.
Trey Benson.
All right, let's see if everybody's got.
No,
he's free, baby.
He's free.
All right, he's going to be a hot pickup.
He's Robert Spillane's backup.
Yeah.
Benson carried the ball 8 times for 69 yards and caught his only target for 6 yards in a 20-13 win over the Saints. Yeah, but I like it. Connor, he's not going to be there forever.
Yeah. He was a little injured last year.
Yeah, so I like
Connor
that pick.
got his
Trey
money.
Benson. I'm definitely not getting that. I'm 10 waivers and I need a quarterback.
So the Patriots wide receiver, Keyshawn Bouillette, 1% roster. He did really well. He was tied for all the targets. He played 81% of snaps. He had 44 routes, 8 targets, 6 receptions, 103 yards.
Who's that?
Keyshawn Bouillette. I can't pronounce the name. Sorry, guys.
For what team?
For the Patriots. Playing against the Raiders.
Normally, I know who starts tearing them up.
Yeah, I mean, he was doing really well. I mean, he tied.
You know what?
Henry.
His last name is Booty, bro.
Booty?
Yeah, they said it a bunch of times.
Booty.
Hey,
I like how you tried to be proper.
I tried to be nice.
No, they said it a bunch of times, but
Booty.
That's the perfect to segue into it, guys, because we are going to talk about. All right, 3, 2, 1. The Raiders. You're gonna leave me hanging. Right.
Sorry, guys. The rest of the
we didn't know what you were talking about.
It's all good. Hey, leave me hanging. It's all good. Next time. But Raiders come in to New England.
Yeah.
Kind of a tough first matchup. I'll talk about why I think it was a tough first matchup in a minute. But they eke out a win, 20-13. I thought, the Patriots, a young, hungry team, and obviously the Raiders kind of revamped. They definitely look different on offense to me. When I saw them out there, I thought, man, this offense just looks so much different with Geno Smith and GT behind him. They just look so much different. A lot more.
It's more fun to watch.
Yeah, definitely more fun to watch, but definitely a little scarier with those guys in the backfield. Genty is a huge dude. But Ryan, I know you're a Raiders fan. Always nice to start the season 1-0 no matter what happens. Good to start 1-0.
It is
think
good
about
to start
the first game.
I honestly thought here they went out, they upgraded the quarterback by all needs that we needed. We upgraded the running back. And we sacrificed our defense. And I really sat here and thought to myself, they drove down in 6 plays and made a beautiful score. And I'm like, all right, cool. That doesn't surprise me. They do that. They do that. And then I felt like I was watching the Raiders from last year again. They just bogged down in the mud, and I'm like, oh no, here we do again. They're just gonna give this game away by slowly playing who knows what.
Yeah.
How do you run 6 plays so perfect and then never run a play again that's so perfect?
But sometimes the opening drives like that.
I know, and that's what I'm saying. But the Raiders tend to like come out hot, and then they just bog down, and they slowly let the team chip and chip and chip and chip, and then all of a sudden we're at the end of the game and we're losing. And it's like, man, what I saw different in this team is they made halftime adjustments for the first time.
Yes.
I have never seen a halftime adjustment on a Raider fan as a Raider fan in 5 years.
Yeah, Pete
like
it's gonna be good.
Like they went in losing.
Yeah.
And having the having a coach like him with experience make adjustments calmly. He's not a guy that gets up in people's faces and stuff like that, and they come out and they flip the switch on, and it was like all of a sudden our defense was there. The defense that is going to be the Raiders' Achilles heel. Until we pick up more secondary, that is our Achilles heel. You want to beat the Raiders, you're going to have to throw. You're going to throw a lot. In Foxborough, bad weather. I expected a little bit more.
Justin Jefferson game break.
Ouch.
13-yard reception touchdown.
Chunk, don't do it.
That's gonna hurt Chunk.
Don't do
He's
it.
refreshing his fantasy squad. There's a good throw from McCarthy.
Don't
and
do
an
it.
even better catch.
142 to 133.
Uh-oh.
You still winning?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Still
barely.
got it. You still got it by like
Looks like they're going
9
for 2
points.
right here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Now that they're down, they just have to keep
But
passing.
go ahead.
But yeah,
keep
the
going,
change of it basically as a Raider fan watching the game, I knew it was going to be a close fought game for them. The opponents were good. The bad weather, I thought there would be a lot more running. I thought there would be a lot more running by both teams. But it was holy smokes, he got killed.
Yeah, he throws an interception for the 2-point conversion.
But
There's a flag on the play. But
to go back, I'm happy.
yeah, I want to talk about some of the wide receiving stats because Gino was throwing the ball out there a lot.
Yeah.
He threw it a lot. He threw for 362 yards. He was 24 for 34. But Brock Bowers, 5 receptions for 103. He's so freaking good. So I want you guys to update me in a second on his injury. Jacoby Myers, he's like slowly becoming one of my favorite wide receivers in the NFL. 8 receptions for 97 yards. He was literally all over yesterday, and he reminds me of like, I don't want to say like Lockett because like I don't know, he's better than that, but he's just like a wide receiver that every team needs. I'm not going to say he's a number 1, but he's a solid number 2.
Yeah.
And he can do all kinds of stuff. He was blocking real good out there yesterday. He knows the plays. He was like a former quarterback, which is very, very good to have a wide receiver that,
He's their emergency. He is their emergency quarterback.
Yeah. So Jacoby Myers, one of my favorite guys. Trey Tucker, Deontay Thornton. They got some good wide receivers. He's got some good guys that he can throw it to.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
I mean, when Amari Cooper retires a couple days before the season after just being signed, thinking that he can be out there and be running with them, and they could say, "Hey, you just got here. I know you're a veteran and all, but you're going to be second string," and him retire on the spot.
Yeah.
They got faith in these young guys.
yes, absolutely.
And that is the best thing that is going. They got faith. They got a great leader behind the center throwing that thing, and it was nice to see a quarterback that could throw a threaded ball.
Yeah.
And not be like, uh-oh.
I seen him throw the ball, but then I also seen him throw it into triple coverage.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which a lot of the Geno Smith haters from the Seattle said he did a lot.
He does that a lot under pressure, I've noticed. When he gets under pressure, he tends to get panicky and throws more of that stuff. So hopefully we don't get him under
I know
pressure.
give faith to your receiver, but
How did you feel as a Raider fan?
I was happy to watch. I don't care. Regardless of what people say about Geno Smith, it's the upgrade we needed.
Yeah.
Like Harry said.
Yeah.
Like Gardner
He's the
Minshew,
upgrade.
Aiden O'Connell.
No, he's the upgrade version.
Derek Carr was okay for a long time. He was stability. That's why a lot of people like him because he was stability.
No, and he was
before
flinging
that.
it.
It was just random quarterbacks again.
He was flinging it. He just does. Geno to me does that like Dak Prescott thing, where sometimes he's a deer in headlights, and then he throws those like what the heck picks.
I just want to see more than 30 points in the game for once for the Raiders. At least a couple of times. I mean, last year we probably had like maybe 3 or 4 games.
And I felt like that game, without throwing the pick on the second drive, was headed that way.
Yeah.
Like I feel like that pick
Yeah,
really derailed the offense,
the
and all of a sudden it was like the play calling shifted. And you're like, whoa, whoa, whoa. And I felt like that's when we started going to the old Raiders again. Like, oh, my God.
Well, and we can easily lost that game because I think Josh McDaniel's still putting hard time on Drake May. It is hard picking up his offense.
Yeah.
Playing against him. So it was good for us, but it's also a good win and good boost for the team.
It's a great win for the AFC West because the AFC West is going to be a tough division.
You got to get those wins.
And you got to get a win no matter what to even stay competitive over there.
Per Tom Pelissaro, Bowers indicated afterward that he's fine. The tight end noting he took a little hit on his knee and that there's no concerns moving forward. Says he's questionable, but must be good, huh?
Well, I mean, as a Raider fan, you know, you're looking for that injury update from Bowers like you're hearing from your poor Niners over there that have already clearly put out Kittle's out for the week, you know, and day-to-day.
Jennings might be okay.
And no, they signed somebody just to replace Jennings.
No, but he might be okay.
But, you know, all I'm saying is usually
that's how bad it is.
Yeah.
They got to sign another guy.
Usually you get those updates pretty quickly, especially on your star players. Yeah. And if they're not really throwing it out there about possible MCL, I'm thinking he's going to probably be a pretty day-to-day and be out there for us.
All right, before we switch topics, you guys got to see a firsthand look at the Patriots. What did you guys think about the Patriots? I thought their defense was really feisty. Like I said last year, they got a lot of young guys, and I thought same with how you guys let go of Amari Cooper. They let go of that Jabril Peppers guy, and they were playing like a really young secondary. And I think like the first touchdown, the commentators were they were commenting that with a young secondary, there's going to be growing pains and they're going to blow some coverages and stuff like that. But they seem really good. They seem like they got some hard hitters and stuff like that, and some.
Vrabel's doing really well.
Yeah. He's gonna make that defense.
Yeah.
That defense is gonna cook. What do you guys think about Drake May?
He did well. I mean,
I thought he did really well.
Yeah, for being pretty much it was second year, right?
Yeah.
He's gonna. That team's coming around. That team's gonna be there. I mean, they're young.
Yeah, they're young.
Extremely young. I mean, they got a rookie running back also.
It kind of reminds me of the Herbert situation.
The one thing that I was surprised at watching, some of the game and stuff is, did Diggs even play?
He played. He didn't do too much.
Yeah, he was on the sideline. They were just bringing him in every once in a while.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because he's so.
I didn't think he was a factor.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't seem like he was a true factor.
Too much time with Cardi B.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure that's why Booty had all the targets that he did.
That guy was.
But when Diggs get back on the field, he'll definitely get more targets. Also.
Yeah, he'll definitely take some.
Yeah,
for sure.
That's true. I was listening to a podcast. I'm trying to find the guy's name. That's why I'm looking down. I'm sorry, guys, but they had an injury in their secondary that had a hamstring injury. Now I guess the guy is just a stud.
Oh yeah.
And I forgot who it was. But on one of the
fans, tell us in the comments.
Yeah, one of the Patriots podcasts I was listening to during the week because I like to listen to other teams' podcasts about the game praise and see how they're talking about the team.
Yeah,
was saying that he was leaning towards not playing because the Raiders don't have receivers, so there's no reason for him to be there. And I kind of chuckled because I'm like, that's like firepower. I would be putting that on in the speaker systems in the airplane and stuff over and over about this just to make the Raiders more hungry, And I thought, man, that's really hard to say coming out week one. My favorite thing about football in week one is you just don't know what you're going to get out there. Yeah. Right?
I sent you guys I think I sent you guys a video, but it was like the NFL's week one video where it's like everybody's got a chance,
Yeah.
Oh, it's not touching. What the heck, man?
No. So there it is.
Pivoting here. This was one that Chris, our beloved Chris, he sent this to me, and I thought, oh man,
did he not want to be on the show because the Dolphins the way we played?
No, he gonna be on next week. He can't be on every week. But anyways,
I thought he was avoiding us. I thought he was gonna be like hanging out over here on your couch.
No, he's not avoiding.
I would avoid after that game.
Yeah, after that game, he's a Dolphins. He's a Dolphins fan, and it was pretty ugly yesterday. I hope it keeps going ugly because I'd like Mike McDaniel back.
Oh my gosh! What do you guys think? You get all your coaches back here win again?
I'm just kidding.
Are they the trainers or something? Are they like the medical staff?
No. Yeah,
we got Saleh back. We just need Mike McDaniel back now.
Bring back the team.
Saleh back is huge though. Saleh back is cool, man. But anyways, we're gonna talk about the price of a wiener. We're going to talk about the price of a
Glizzy.
We're going to talk about the price of a glizzy in
damn.
NFL stadiums, and just how crazy this list is. The discrepancy from top to bottom to me is kind of crazy. You would think across the board, I would think like a good price for a glizzy would be like $6-7. I know they're not that, but I would think like $10 max at a game. That's what I'd pay for them and not blink. But here we got this list here. The Buffalo Bills round out the top with $11.25 for a friggin' hot dog. And the Atlanta Falcons at the bottom with only $2 per hot dog, and everybody in between. Any of these guys on the list shock you, or just the price of the hot dogs in general? Any of this shock you guys?
Well, being the resident fat kid, does that include chili, the relish, ketchup?
I want to see the pictures of
If
the
that's
hot dogs.
$11.25, that's what I want to know.
So what do you think the one from Atlanta is? Just the dog?
Atlanta is just the dog.
The
bread,
no bun?
bread, dog, and some ketchup packets.
I'll
That's it.
take that, dude.
That's it.
If I can get 5 of those for whatever this is, I'll
But I
doctor it
mean,
up.
hats off to the Falcons for doing that.
Yeah.
That is legit.
Oh yeah, I'd love to be a Falcons fan right now. If you're going up there and you've already partied, what the average ticket price right now is. You're already $100 into it at minimum for 2 people. At least you can eat for a decent price there. You know what I mean?
If you're in the comments out there and you're watching, or like later on a short, like it says the Denver Broncos and the Chiefs $5, Cardinals $4.98, Ravens $3.49, Browns $3.41, and then the Falcons $2.
Yeah.
If you're a fan base of any of those teams, like especially the Falcons, and you've been to a Falcons game, can you confirm is there hot dogs there for $2?
Yeah.
If there is, comment.
So-
I'd really like to know.
So besides Buffalo up there,
I hate
being the
whoever you said
outlier.
to hate. Who's that?
huh?
Who's that? I hate whoever you said to hate. Is that Horn?
Oh yeah, that's my father-in-law.
Oh, who does he hate?
You said I hate whoever you told us to hate.
Yeah. He's just following
You
his
said,
word.
yeah, you
His
said to
word is
hate the
law.
team, bro.
Okay. Anyways.
Jeez.
You already forgot who you
No,
said to hate.
yeah, I forgot. Anyways.
Besides the outcast of the Buffalo Bills, the other top teams up there, the top 4, all have brand new stadiums.
Yeah.
Right?
Well,
That's how they
California-
And Buffalo's building their stadium.
Yeah.
So they're paid for in wieners.
Yeah.
But the Glizzy tax.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But hey, Buffalo's got to be 11.25.
Well, didn't Atlanta get
It might be
their
frozen
Mercedes
before you
dome?
get back to your seat.
Atlanta, like if you can get a $10 ticket to the game,
Atlanta has a new stadium too.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Atlanta
Yeah.
just got their stadium not too long ago. I mean,
if you can get a $10 ticket to the game, it might be cheaper to take your family here for dinner than go somewhere else.
You think they have $10 tickets?
I think so. The scalper at the end, like the way up at the top.
Oh.
Scalper, then he's
I'm
selling
talking
that.
about, yeah.
I think you can probably get a $20, $30 ticket
no
to
way.
a game in Atlanta.
Everybody, tell him that's
All right, I don't know. The hot dogs are $2.
For an NFL game? Yeah, that's for a hot dog.
Well, the hot dogs at the Bills game are
That's a Sam's Club hot dog
That's
versus
for-
the Costco one.
Honestly, Niners
A bologna too.
Niners,
That's all it is.
Niners are 4th on this list at $9. Honestly, that's not so
Yeah,
bad.
it's 'cause they
Honestly,
taste like
this
shit.
list to me is not that atrocious. To me, the parking and the cost of the tickets are way
Because California
crazier.
teams are at the top.
Yeah.
And besides Nevada and Buffalo.
So what did you say? You had something else too, like the price
No,
of beer or something.
yeah, the price. No, I'm saying Atlanta get $2 hot dog and $8 beer. That's what's up.
Is
$10
that,
bucks
does
for a
that-
beer and a hot dog?
Does Atlanta
Yeah.
the hot dog and the beer mirror the cheap prices, or is Atlanta
Almost. I mean, Atlanta's like bottom 10.
Yeah.
Atlanta, no, like
Dude,
6.
we'd be doing the dirty bird in here with a $10
Commanders,
difference.
Commanders, $16. I guess you had to be drunk to watch the team play before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
that's more expensive. Now they got the team playing $16.
Dang, they're the most expensive, huh?
Yeah. Because the cheapest is
Cheapest is the Bengals.
Bengals. I mean,
All right. Sorry, guys, we didn't bring this little one to pull up,
Yeah.
so. All right. Yeah, I bet these. Oh, they're probably all the same. Niners are right there in the top 5 too. They're $14 a pour.
Tickets to a Niners game, I've looked them up, and it's like, that's $1,000 afternoon.
Yeah.
Just to sit anywhere decent, you know what I mean? But
Well, that's how it is. We're in Las Vegas. I haven't gone to a game because of how expensive it is. Like,
Yeah.
I'd love to go to a game.
yeah.
yeah, same
I
here.
would,
That's
but
why haven't
I
been.
can't stand sitting in the nosebleeds. I'm not going to spend $300 to go sit at the top just to say I went to a game.
Yeah.
I could spend $300 and sit on my couch and watch.
Yeah,
a
whenever the
million
stream
games.
loads up, we'll live stream straight from Vegas Stadium, and we'll show you guys what it's really like.
Yeah.
Nah,
Exactly.
that's good, dude.
Yeah. The TVs are they're too good now. I mean, I had season tickets.
I guess if you're looking to go out of the area to watch your team, like on a vacation, you're going to pick the top bottom 5 right there to go eat at.
I guess, yeah. I don't. If I'm gonna leave this area and play all that money, I don't care what I'm paying for a hot dog. But it says the NFL average is $7.02. So that doesn't seem too bad. But anyways, pivoting to the last topic we're going to talk about today, it is one of my favorite ones, especially early on in the season. It is the fire alarm, guys. This is a segment where we pull the fire alarm. We're gonna get our thing back. I gotta get it back. Anyways, I got my little. But we're gonna pull the fire alarm on a player, team, organization, manager, coach, anybody we want in the NFL that we feel like is like, holy smokes, we got to pull the fire on these guys. What?
You got another question up there.
Yeah. We just did the price of beer.
Who cares about the hot dog price? What about the price of beer? All right.
So prices of beer range from bottom of them at the Bengals at $6.80.
That's cheapest?
That's the cheapest. And it doesn't say the size, right? It's just that.
Or if it's import, export.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Like
Just
that.
says
Bottle.
$6. And it goes all the way
Probably not
up
bottle.
to the Commanders at $16.50.
In DC. You gotta
You know, honestly, I want to be a devil advocate. Like, I don't think that's bad pricing.
16.
Well, the reason I say
That's
that,
a
I
lot.
just literally went to the
That's a lot.
Sacramento A's
Yeah.
a couple weeks ago, and I think we
Well,
bought, me
That's
and my
bad
wife.
pricing, though.
Yeah.
Whatever you're about to say is bad pricing because I went too.
Well, I think we bought two
Yeah.
tall cans.
Yeah.
One was like one of those vodka spritzers and
Yeah.
a beer, and I think it was $34.
Yeah. Well, I think I bought a
You guys
chicken strip
rich.
basket and it was like 16.
Yeah.
And I was like,
So-
how much
Dude, I would
dollars
have to
per tender here?
finance that through Clinera.
Huh?
You're gonna go get it
You have
financed.
to finance that.
Huh?
$34?
$34.
Yeah,
You
you
guys,
do have
there's
to
a
finance
difference between us. Lifestyle. Jesus.
Yeah,
Doesn't even know what Clinera is. I have had to use that to buy so
Yeah.
much shit.
Oh my gosh, Clinera?
It's like a. Don't even worry
All
about it.
right, all right, cool. Yeah, I was like, what is that? Sounds like a venereal disease or something like that. Anyways, the fire alarm is a segment where you don't want to be on the fire alarm. It's the opposite of the Cool Kids Club. It's like,
Yeah.
you do something bad, we got to pull the fire alarm on you. So let's start with Ryan. Ryan, who you got on the fire
I
alarm?
have a couple fire alarms. I mean, we already spoke about one.
Yeah, go ahead.
The Stanford
Let it fly,
medical
let it fly.
staff.
All right.
They're
Yeah.
horrible. But,
Yeah.
if I'm going to throw one out there, I mean, there's some obvious ones this weekend. I hate to say it, but I hate to do this to Chris and my brother Chad, but Tua and the Dolphins.
Yeah.
Did they know that week 1 was this week?
They're a mess.
Or did they think it was preseason week 1?
They're a mess.
Tua was 14 of 23 for 104 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions, a fumble with a QBR rating of 2.7.
Yeah, he played terrible. And
Terrible.
And he didn't even get rocked like he usually does, or like he
Mike
is known
McDaniel's
to
one of
do.
mine.
And to add to it, what did Chris said earlier to us, guys? Like he was talking about like Tua and the cost of Tua and all this stuff, right?
Well, yeah, he's got one of those big albatross deals. Like in the
Huge
NFL.
deal, and you're not going to cut him. You're not going to cut him.
No, and he won't retire.
It would cost them 79.2 million in dead cap to cut Tua.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I've never been a Tua fan. I've never, even prior to his 7 concussions or whatever we want to count.
Another
But-
touchdown right here. Game break alert.
I
Another
don't-
touchdown.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's not
Minnesota
It's not just
takes the lead. Jones, Aaron Jones,
27
a
yard
27-yard reception.
JJ.
Yeah, JJ McCarthy.
got
There we
one
go.
in there. Good job,
Coming in.
I
JJ.
got JJ.
You
They're
do
not starting.
Oh. No, but JJ
Way better
McCarthy,
than
Caleb
Goff.
Williams is going to be some. There's going to be a lot of battles against these guys. 2 young quarterbacks and JJ McCarthy. Let's see what he throws here.
This is
dive.
a
It's
divisional game, right? Oh, he just got the
Oh,
perfect
yeah.
matchup on the linebacker
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah,
Just
he-
threw a dot right
Yeah.
over the top. Oh, did you see that pancake block by the lineman right
Yeah,
there?
that was nice. Yeah,
Wow.
JJ McCarthy looking good. The Vikings, like, they obviously saw something in this kid because they let go of Darnold for him, right? And,
Yeah,
they're going to
yeah.
face a lot of criticism if they're not decent this year because they had a decent team last year.
There you go.
and
There
they
you go.
took-
Keep
yeah,
it away.
look at
Keep
that.
it over there. Good
Adam
job.
Thielen.
Adam
Look at
Thielen
that.
back in
Welcome
the
back.
Vikings uniform. He took a pay cut to come back.
Yep, 2-point conversion, making this 20-17 with 9
Yeah, this has turned out to be a decent game
Yeah,
for
it
Monday
turned out to be
night.
a
I didn't like
decent
it
game.
when I saw it, but
Yeah.
it's not bad. Who's your fire alarm, Chump?
Yeah.
Well, one of them was Mike McDaniel. I don't know if he's doing cocaine or with the Colombian hookers over there in Florida,
Yeah, what's his problem?
but he was so good coming out. Everybody loved him. Now he's just like, he's dead.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're doing over there.
Dude, I feel like that team just came out and had no communication that they were playing football that day.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
I don't know what it is. But my other one is the Lions' new offensive coordinator, John Morton. He was supposed to be hired to be familiarity. Ben Johnson's gone. They did 200 yards. I mean, with the running back, 46 rushing yards. What are they doing?
Dude, they just faced like probably the top 3 defense in the league.
Come on.
Top 3.
Look, Chunk.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, I know.
Oh, how cute.
Mm,
All right. Damn the guy.
got some fan over here.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. So, Chunk,
Fangirls.
that was your
Stalker?
guy. Mine has to be the Houston offense, dude. The Houston offense in its entirety. I have it here, but they were playing the Rams yesterday. Obviously, the Rams are a team that I think is really, really good. But I know their defense is not that great.
No.
And C.J. Stroud only 188 passing yards, 1 interception yesterday. They scored a total of 9 points. That's not going to cut it in any game. You're not going to win a lot of games if you score 9 points. I think a lot of people would think in Houston, going to be a playoff team, a little playoff darling team, probably making some strides this year. And that's not the way you want to come out the gate.
They did revamp their entire receiving core for the most part.
Yeah.
So it is something different. But I wasn't impressed with that game.
Yeah.
I wasn't impressed with either of those teams that game. It was a weird, hard-fought battle for those guys.
Yeah.
It was kind of like, I knew Houston has a defense. Houston's defense is there. They're going to be there. But I didn't feel like that game really was like, it was one of those games I skipped right over when I saw the highlights. I'm like, I don't even care about this.
It's week 1 stuff, unfortunately. It's getting the jitters out. It's getting the new team going.
It's getting the function, the clicking, the routes, and all that good stuff. It is definitely
that's why you can love and hate week 1, but you can't judge a whole team on it.
No, you can't. No. You can't at all. I mean, because there's some fluke wins in there, and then we don't even know who's actually good right now, right?
Yeah.
Like some teams are going to kind of come out the woodwork and.
Well, I think those divisional games that we saw this week, there were a couple divisional games.
Yeah.
The Green Bay and the Detroit. Actually, the NFC North played each other this week. All 4 teams did.
Yeah.
Because we're watching one right now, and it's getting kind of scrappy right now.
Yeah.
But I think what you're seeing in those divisional games is, it's hard to come out and play a divisional game.
Absolutely.
Niners coming out in Seattle, they beat each other up.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Chargers and the Chiefs. It's hard to say, okay, is that team really that bad? Or is that team really that good when you're playing a divisional round team because you're playing them twice? So you're going to have a good game plan, and you're not going to have a good game plan against that team because you see them all the time.
Yeah.
So I think it's hard to say, is the Lions really going to struggle this year?
Yeah.
I think they will, but I do think they take a step back. Or you know what I mean? Or is it one of those things where Green Bay are they that good? Or the same thing with the Chiefs and the Niners and the Seahawks. So, week 1 jitters on top of divisional round games. It's tough. It's tough for my opinion.
Yeah, this game's going to tell us a lot, though. It's going to tell us a lot about.
But I will update the group of fans. We started that Survivor League. I'm looking at you because you didn't play.
I picked the Bengals, and they beat.
No, you picked. I don't have my sheet. You did not pick the Bengals. You picked the Broncos, and they survived.
Oh yeah, I did pick the Broncos. Yeah.
Chad picked the Bengals. He survived.
Yeah.
I picked the Cardinals. I survived. Keegan picked. I had to go back and look for his pick, and he survived. He picked the Rams. And Chris picked the Lions, and he did not survive.
Okay.
So we're down to 4.
All right.
And we'll go from there. I don't think we're going to do our live picks tonight. I don't think you're ready.
But do you guys have your dog?
I do have our dog for next week.
Yep.
Sure.
All right. Here's my list. Go ahead, Chunk. This is who's your dog. This is how we like to end out the show. I forgot about that one. Chunk said he had one. But who's your dog? This is where we pick Vegas Sportsbook underdogs. They have to be a Vegas Sportsbook underdog, and then we pick them to win. Last week, I don't remember who I chose, but they didn't win.
No, but my pick this year, I did the same. I
picked the Cowboys last week, and they almost won.
They almost won. Yes,
and I was going to be so hyped if the Cowboys won.
Yeah.
It's the same situation as last year. I'm picking the Browns to beat the Ravens.
All right. So your dog gets the Browns.
Same situations last year. Same, I think it was the Browns just lost to the Bengals. They just played the Bengals, right?
Yeah.
Ravens just did a loss, and they're coming back, and they're going to play each other. And I think the Browns are going to take it to them again.
Okay. They're going to take it. They're going to knock the Ravens off. And after that,
week 2, they're an 11.5 point favorite. That's what Chunk's choosing.
That's why he plays. That's why he plays the lottery too.
All right. Go ahead, Ryan. Who do you got?
Well, I did not win mine last week. I chose the Giants going over the Commanders. I thought maybe the Giants would come out a little bit more firepower with that, defense and stuff, and they unfortunately lost. I am going to, and this is crazy because I'm just telling you, my dog is a little crazy because I picked this team to win, and I haven't even seen them play yet because they're currently playing right now.
Yeah.
But I'm picking the Bears over the Lions.
All right, Bears over the Lions?
Yep, divisional game, and I'm going to say the Bears come out, and they're going to win that game.
and the Lions are 4.5-point favorites. I like that one.
Yeah.
I'm going to go out, and then mine's going to be a wish. It's that the Carolina Panthers come out, Bryce Young, and beat the Arizona Cardinals.
I actually like that.
6.5-point underdog. The reason why I say Arizona just won this week, and they're a little bit streaky, and I could see them coming out, and they can just win or lose to anybody. I mean, it's Kyler Murray. If Kyler Murray's hot, they can win. If Kyler Murray's not, they can get beat by people. But I think Arizona is going to be good. This has nothing to do with anything. You guys can add anything in here at the tail end you want to, but my synopsis of Seattle is they are not good. They're not good. They're going to be like fourth in our division. They're just not a good team. After what I saw, they just don't have enough. Their running game, the Kenneth Walker thing, that's not going to do it. I didn't see their offensive line have a lot of push. That says a lot about the Niners, too. I don't think the Niners in their current configuration on Sunday were very good neither. But Seattle, not very good to me. I think Arizona probably going to finish in third.
Seattle definitely got to, if they can find a run game.
Yeah, that.
And not be that one-dimensional. Seattle reminds me a lot of what the Raiders were like last year.
Yeah.
They did not have a run game. They struggled that run game, and they just struggled the entire season because of it. Because you go into these games, these NFL teams, salary caps are beautiful things.
Yeah.
Because everybody can win on a game.
Yeah.
It's not like the MLB and the Yankees.
Yeah, no.
Well, by their way.
Even the Yankees don't win all the time. In
fact,
because
because they're going against the West Coast Yankees Dodgers. Yeah. You guys just buy everything. But what I'm saying is that salary cap really keeps you there. So when you turn into a one-dimensional team all of a sudden, now it's really hard to survive these defenses. You know what I mean?
Aaron Jones really taking it to him right here. Oh, that's Mason. No, that's Mason.
That's Mason
getting some yards. He's like, don't take me out, baby. Don't take me out. Yeah,
looks like the Vikings are really kind of settling in right now. Is what they're doing. They're settling in, and they got the Bears on their heels and stuff. So it's turning into a really good game. Yeah.
Niners should have never let him go. That pains me to watch him run. Anyways, episode 30, Huddle Up. Thank you guys so much for coming. It was a blast. Check us out. You got to subscribe to the show. Shorts every day, new episodes weekly, every Monday at 6:30 during Monday Night Football. Shorts
6:30-ish.
6:30-ish, whenever Ryan shows up. And then shorts uploaded daily. All right? Thank you guys so much for being here. You could have been anywhere, but you chose to be here. Who says that?
You do every time.